Man, talk is cheap. Get that boy right up. It's a sweep. Get that boy right up. It's a sweep. Get that boy right up. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. Yeah. It's a sweep. It's my time, not no Paddock Philippe. They was yapping, I don't hear a peep. Yeah, I step through that spot, I don't creep. Yeah, we ain't on none of that. Can't call it lucky, I give it my all every day of the week. You know I see a crowd at the bottom, and with that I climb to the peak. Don't ride no red, but they know what I'm on, they address me as chief. I be dripping water like a reef, slid off with the bag, but I ain't no thief. It's a sweet, they ain't even have a chance. I been locked on that cash in a trance. Hit the end zone and do my little dance. Yeah, your chick blowing kisses like Lance. Just go tell your mans. It's a sweet. What? It's a sweet. Yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talk is cheap. Get that boy right up. It's a sweet. Get that boy right up. It's a sweet. Get that boy right up. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. Get that boy right up. It's a sweep. Do my dance, Mr. Clean. Game nice, but I play it so mean. Front line, I'm protecting the team. John Madden, yeah, I boom with the scheme. Dream chasing, I've been chasing the dream. Paper chasing, I just made it my thing. Got the bag, I just need me a ring. GMF, hold it down for the team. It's a sweep, right? Shout out to Jokic, I'm locked in. Man, I swear that I'm focused. He toes up in the drip, I bet they didn't notice. Your force ones got me walking like POTUS. God,
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now Hall to start the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Cousins. goes. Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And got his man complete. And he gets it down to the 32. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 50 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw, Cousins. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. I give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 3rd and 2. Now here's Vick. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. From the shotgun, it's Vick. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Vick's throw taken in by Moss. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Forced out to his left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. There's Michael Vick. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here's Vick. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Justin Jefferson from 17 yards out. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your...
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Vikings. Breece Hall, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Flush to his right. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble that gets him a first down. Vick will look to throw on first down. That is pulled in by a diving Kelsey. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Second down, Vick sliding out of the pocket. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Rolling to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Travis Kelce, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase this one big.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Eagle. There he goes, right side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game.
It's showtime, baby.
Now for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Cousins. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This time they stay on the ground. Hall has it knocked loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He was trying to do to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Michael Vick, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Eagles continue to pull away here this first half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes you bring...
But no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he cannot pull it in. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the play. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a first carry for their fullback. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Gore. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Frank Gore taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Michael Vick. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. To try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Gore. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the Vikings 8.
Play action now, Vick. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Michael Vick. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
There's Manhertz, the tight end, and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Now a 3rd and 6. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. That is caught. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the 1st down.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To the air again, it's Cousins. Open man left, but I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now Cousins. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Hooked by Ted Hendricks, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, Charles, just impressive in all three phases. Offense, defense, special teams have really done their job. And here the offense doing its part yet again with another score in the fourth quarter.
I know it seems like something we shouldn't do because the scoreboard does tell it all. But let's set it aside for a moment. This game was absolutely memorable with how they played it. Really terrific effort, really well executed. Congratulations to them.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Cousins now. And he's going to go down again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Out of his end zone, Cousins. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline. But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. It's fielded at the 45. Gets past one man. There will be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. On 1st down, it's Gore. Gets through and now an opening. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Gore again here on 1st down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
The veteran Frank Gore stands alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Frank Gore touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. The opponent
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitive. step by me? Spin and slide. Say you gon' step by me. Who gon' step by me? Who gon' step by me?
Every time I'ma step with the steppers. Black and white Benz looking like pepper. Flawless diamonds, yeah, I'm good under pressure. 400 racks tucked in the dresser. Blowing money fast like Big Meech. Thinking that they winning, big reach. They know I'm the best, I'm elite. I know when they hating is instinct.
Say you gon' ride. Say you gon' step by me. Spin and slide. Say you gon' step by me. Who gon' step by me? Who gon' step by me?
This me and I don't see your response.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense. Take over. And they're led out by the #1 overall pick back in the 2001 draft. He's been around a while. The lefty, Michael Vick.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys that can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Vick's throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Now a 2nd and 6. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as it takes us down to about the 5-yard line. Vick to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Justin Jefferson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Try and start the drive here with Gore. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now the throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
On gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboy 1st down.
They'll try it up the gut with Gore. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. Taking it right down Broadway. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Frank Gore, 49 yards. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. A drive there of just 4 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 1st down, Vick. And Graham on the ground. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. It's a play fake. Now Vick. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On the counter, Gore. And all the way down inside the 5-4. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Vick readies to throw. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
At the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
60 bikes, 60 bikes.
Vick now. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing, Vick. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Now here's Vick. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jimmy Graham from 10 yards out, and the Eagles have taken the lead. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Montana's throw taken in by Moss. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Boy, as we look down in the field, you can just see how a play like that changes momentum. Look, one side hooting and hollering, getting the big block, and the other side obviously dejected.
And since you mentioned momentum, few plays can change momentum as quickly as a blocked field goal. Big-time play there. Now see if they can capitalize on it and turn the fortunes in their direction.
And Vick's throw there incomplete. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. He dumps this off underneath the goal. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff for Gore. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They will look to throw. Montana. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On the handoff, it's Gore. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
At the Eagles' 31-yard line.
To throw is Montana. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. On first and goal, Gore able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. It's the Eagles in possession of football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On play action, Vic. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Here's Gore. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Flushed out right. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Rolling to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Michael Vick taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
1st and 10 for Montana and company. They go with a screen to Gore. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Montana completes to Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Going to try to throw for it with Montana. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are likely going to win it. Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. Caught by Woods. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. There's Vic.
you gonna do? See, if you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe, vibe, vibe. Man, I don't die time. It's all about the vibe, vibe, vibe. All that I got time. I ain't got the goose. Stack with me. Don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe, vibe, vibe. Don't waste my time. Yeah, what's good like making? In the making, a young tycoon that's sicker than typhoid and spit like a typhoon to the rain.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
At their own 44-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Gore. Powerful running. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Michael Vick. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jimmy Graham, 48 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Ready, ready.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. And right away he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagle. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Huge play by the defense. Not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and really tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Hey, check that.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
First down, Patriots.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Play action now, Vick. To the right, and it's a fumble. So they escape so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
To pick up 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 37.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Sideline, but he's not going to have the first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a good call there. That brings up 4th. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. First down, Vic. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Travis Kelsey, 78 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Vic readies to throw. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off the play fake, Vic. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Taking it about the 36. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all total. Offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Vic will look to throw on first down. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now they're in the hurry up. On 2nd down, McCaffrey breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and... Touchdown, Eagles! Michael Vick, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And a round is on here in this first half. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. A first down throw coming for Vick. Oh, Vick's throw intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. This will be the final play of the half. Vick, this is caught. Touchdown! The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Michael Vick. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful. And it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Now the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So
now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Michael Vick, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Point after right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now Sanders. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing in cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing, Vick. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The storm windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
And especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Vick to throw on 4th down. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
New England's offense set to go. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the 2 of us have watched.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity missed there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And it's sigh of relief.
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now here's Vick.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Vick with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Jake Moody now for the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was Jonnu Smith, the big tight end, who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes, left side. Still going inside the 30. And they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw, Vick. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Still going. He may go. Randy Moss. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And oh, it's blocked. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball...
And there he goes again. He's past the 30. And they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Out comes Randy Moss and company as they take the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Vick to throw it. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And as this defense
Legends on 3, 2, 1.
Got some go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, please, please don't. Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Go that, 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 go that.
Barely even got enough change in the meter. Double part looking like Bane in the beater. Her friend keep helping detangle the weed. Only jumped in the front seat to play with the speakers. Let them might blast, stretch my bands. Plus when I stop at my customized vans. Plus like brush like plus I got them up plus size Panamera truck. I hop out the roof. Yeah, dime on my left wrist and she got the flu. Yeah, watch look like checks mix is post up be blue. She know it's 2 seats so she leave her best friends. Bust out my dad face. Your chain is a necklace.
Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, please, please don't. Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Left wrist go that, this go that, sis go that, this go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me.
I hit my designer for sneaks. Double dip mine in the police. Block over short. I'm popping down Miami Beach. Pull up like LeBron with the heat. I bought a crib.
beside me. I don't really give a fuck. Put my goose up, I will not live in apology. I'm a fool, lose opportunities, suck, don't make ways for a prodigy.
The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First play, first throw coming for Vic. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return, and an Eagle touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The do-it-all weapon, Cordero Patterson, coming back out. He's probably a little angry at himself. It was his fumble, obviously, a moment ago that led to the scoop and score touchdown that has him down early.
And now we find out about the psychology aspect of being a coach. Because when you have a guy that...
Vic in trouble, and down he goes. Aaron Donald with a sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up. Vic now. And that is incomplete.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, Sanders now to return. Shifts by him. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Vic. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
Gets around him. Another nice move. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Michael Vick scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. They have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game. They always say, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going. Not only in the... And the ball is knocked out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Vick now after the fumble recovery. This to Graham on the short pass. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Vick lets this one rip toward Graham. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Vick loses the football. It's out, and the Bengals grab it. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turn. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good and
tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Now, second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, Vick. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Vick goes play action. He gets it complete to Jackson. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now Gore. He's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Michael Vick with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Justin Jefferson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Vick on 2nd down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Aaron Donald drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Michael Vick, 52 yards. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the round is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is... Vick loses the football. It's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Vick. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the round is on here in this first half. Kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Okay, Brandon, back to you guys in just a moment. But welcome everyone to our Creative Village studios in the EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome
welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter. And boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Vic. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Good footwork at the 30. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down the net before he gets the first. Play action now, Vic. Kelsey, left side. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Gore is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Vic readies to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
3rd and long for Vic. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Vic. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. 10 Hendricks making his presence felt. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Vick. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. So 8 yards on the completion there, and 3rd and 8 now. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Vick. Under pressure, and down he goes. Aaron Donald. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Let's take it inside his own 40. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come back from this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Up the middle they go with Gore. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. On 1st down, it's Gore. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Despite the late lead, Vick's going to throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Gore. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
2nd and 9.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Here's 3rd and 6.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be going down.
starting from the bottom. Blood on my hands, ain't no dirt on my body. Whip big body. Block, it'll be a real big problem.